I'll be signing each of these three bills in their entirety.
No changes, no vetoes. Governor Scott Walker put his signature to the controversial bills that put limits on early voting and stripped some powers from his successor, Democrat Tony Evers. But Walker downplayed the impact of those changes.
There's a lot of hype and hysteria about the three pieces of legislation. When you look at the executive authority of the governor of the state of Wisconsin, it's one of the most powerful in the nation, and that will remain.
But moments later, Republican Senate leader Scott Fitzgerald told reporters the bills were designed to prevent Governor-elect Tony Evers from undoing some Republican reforms.
We're very concerned. I have no trust that has been built up with Governor-elect Evers.
The bills quickly drew national attention and protests when the legislature passed them during an all-night lame duck session following Evers' election, but before he takes office.
The will of the people was ignored.
Within an hour of the bill signing, Evers called out Governor Walker and the Republicans who wrote and passed the bills.
People of Wisconsin deserve better and expect more from the government that they've gotten the last few weeks.
I asked Governor Walker about the criticism for rushing the bills through before Evers takes office.
Doesn't that, in a way, undermine the will of the voters who elected him?
Well, the will of the voters 4 years ago was to elect me to a term that ends January 7th. And I'm the governor of the state of Wisconsin until Tony Evers takes the oath of office.
Kent is back from Green Bay where that bill signing took place. So Kent, walk us through this. What's next in the process?
A couple of things, actually. The bills become law now that the governor has signed them, but there will likely be one or more lawsuits filed challenging them. And looking forward, Majority Leader Fitzgerald told me today that he and Governor-elect Evers will meet next week, he says for the first time in several years, to try to find some common ground. It may be a rough go at this point.
Right, we'll be following those steps along the way. Kent, thank you.